I have music playing in the background, but it's really not that important. For those of you joining and just dedicating your time to being with us, just say to yourself, okay, 15 minutes, this is what I'm doing. And we'll get started. So if you can find a comfortable place, you can sit up, you can lay down. The key is that the body should be in stillness as much as possible. So you can wiggle until you find all the kinks and just completely relax. If you fall asleep, that's okay. Your body needed it. So, you plug in and you just get a 15-minute nap, so be it. It's all right. But for those of you that are going to stay awake for the meditation, you got to find comfort because when the body is still, the mind will follow. So if you are all ready, we will start. So allow your eyes to just soften and close. And right now, just remind yourself there's nowhere you need to go, nothing that needs to be accomplished, nothing that needs to happen other than just this moment and just this breath. So let's start by taking a slow inhale through your nose. When you've reached this fullness of expansion in your chest, allow a gentle, slow exhale through your mouth. And when you're ready, you're going to do that one more time. A slow inhale, full, deep, and then releasing. Just telling yourself, I'm just going to let go. Let go of agendas and judgments. Just be. And then allow the breath to arrive. Not forced, not controlled, just noticed. And I want you all to think about this simple, ancient truth. When you were born, the very first thing that happened is you took a breath. And at the very last moment of our lives on this earth, the last we do is a final exhale. And so everything you have been, your loves, your wins, your losses, what you've built, what you learned, all the events in your life happens in the space between these two movements. And so right now, you are inside this space. So let's anchor our minds to this truth. Bring your attention to the sensation of breathing. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it as the air is coming through your nostrils? Do you feel it in your chest, in your belly? There's no right answer. Just notice in your body where you can anchor your attention to this breath. Feel the inhale rising. Feel the exhale falling like a tide, like a wave, like a quiet conversation between your body and life itself. And if your mind wanders, and it will, don't force it, don't judge it, don't chase it. Just return to the breath as you would return to a dear friend waiting patiently for you. Inhale and exhale. And now gently notice the tiny pause at the top of the inhale or at the bottom of the exhale. This almost invisible point, this tiny point of stillness. These pauses are doorways. There are moments when nothing is happening and everything is happening. Let your awareness rest in one of these pauses for the next few breaths. No need to lengthen your breath. Allow it to flow naturally. Feeling its presence. Noticing the quiet gaps. It's not empty. It is spacious. It is alive. And this is where your nervous system remembers safety. This is where clarity happens and the body starts to repair, to heal. Notice the inhale, the pause. Notice the exhale, pause. Allow the breath to flow naturally and at ease. And if you can, widen your attention slightly. And as you inhale, gently in your mind, say, I am here. And as you exhale, silently say, this moment is enough. As you inhale, I am here. As you exhale, this moment is enough. And for the next several breaths, I am here. This moment is enough. And in this exercise, you're not practicing breathing, but you're practicing simply being. and allow your mind to settle to this idea. Your life is not made of years or achievements or mistakes. It's made of breaths, thousands today, millions, millions across a lifetime. Each breath a vote for presence. Each breath a renewal of permission to be alive. And let that humility settle. The tenderness of our life and the quiet miracle of it. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And if there is something heavy in your life right now, a worry, a grief, an unfinished story, don't push it away. Let it sit beside you like a companion. On the inhale, imagine making space for it. And on the exhale, imagine softening your grip around it. You don't need to solve it here. You just need to breathe with it. Inhale, hold space for it. Exhale, allow a softening. And now shift your awareness to the center of your chest and feel the subtle movement of the heart beneath the breath. This heart, which has been beating since before you had language, it's carried joy and sorrow with equal devotion. It has not abandoned you. So with your next inhale, imagine breathing directly into the heart. A light, a love. And with your exhale, imagine the heart releasing whatever it no longer needs to hold. Inhaling light and love into the heart and exhaling from that center, that chest. And the deep truth to it is you don't have to earn your right to exist. You don't have to justify your presence. Your breath alone, the beating of your heart alone is proof of the miracle of every instant of this life. Inhale belonging and exhale self-judgment. Inhale belonging and exhale judgment. And remember again that life is in between the first and the last breaths. But the one right now is the one that is so important, the one that has arrived. And so allow your attention to be fully present for this next breath that comes, and meet it as if you're meeting it for the first time, feeling the flow, the gentleness, the inhale and the exhale. Notice its rhythm, its depth, its quiet tenderness. It simply happens. And allow yourself to just be simple yet magnificent, surrendering to the inhale and the exhale. For the next few moments, just rest in silence with the breath. No commentary, no story. Just a sensation, a presence of just being alive. And allow your awareness to widen and feel the weight of your body, the surface beneath you, being in your skin, coming back to this body in fullness. And carry this quality of your breath. It's always there as an anchor for us to just reset and to begin again. And allow your life to unfold in the space between these breaths. Take a slow inhale and a long, grateful exhale. You've arrived on a breath. You leave on a breath. And everything you have been happens in between. From the inhale you barely noticed before a difficult conversation, and the exhale that slipped out when you had a moment of release. From the breath you held waiting for something, and for the breath that carried a relief. Honor this. This breath is an agreement of life itself. Be present. And when you are ready, softly open your eyes. Come back to this reality, knowing that you always have this quiet companion to return to. to find stillness, focus, resilience. So we will try and do these meditations. We'll see how it goes. I just want to give people an opportunity to just stop. And every time we do this, you're not just relaxing, you're actually sort of training your brain to find focus, emotional regulation, and resilience. Because every time you do this, it leaves a trace and it allows the body to say, I can heal, I can repair. I've been given the opportunity to. So it's so much bigger. So I hope you all enjoyed this and join us again.